Imagine it's 1968. You pull up to a stoplight in your brand new GTO. Next to you is a plain Jane Plymouth coupe. No fancy trim, no bucket seats, just a simple, almost boring car. You smirk. The light turns green, and before you can even get traction, the Plymouth explodes off the line. A haze of tire smoke and noise, leaving you in its dust. You've just been humbled by a cartoon bird. This is the story of the 1968 Plymouth Road Runner Hemi, the blue-collar hero that put street-legal dynamite in the hands of the working man. Back in the late 60s, the muscle car war was heating up, but it was also getting expensive. Cars like the Pontiac GTO were becoming loaded. They were turning into muscular grand tours. Plymouth's planners saw a generation of young boomers who were priced out of the market. They wanted raw, unfiltered speed, not vinyl roofs and wood-grain trim. The solution was brilliant in its simplicity. Take the lightweight Plymouth Belvedere body, strip it down even further, and build it around a massive engine. The mission statement was clear: a car that could run a 14-second quarter mile and cost less than $3,000. They paid Warner Bros. $50,000 for the rights. They even spent $10,000 engineering a horn that replicated the iconic Mip Mip. It wasn't just a gimmick, it was a declaration of intent. This car was fast, cheap, and didn't take itself seriously. The standard engine was a potent 383 V8, but for extra cash and a need for speed, there was the option that created a legend, the 426 Hemi. For an extra $714, a hefty sum at the time, you could get a thinly disguised race engine. This wasn't just any V8, it was the Elephant, a 7.0-liter monster born from Chrysler's racing programs. The street Hemi had two massive carburetors, a high-lift camshaft, and beefy internals, designed to withstand incredible punishment. Plymouth officially rated it at 425 horsepower. But this was a classic case of sandbagging for insurance purposes. The real output was north of 500 horsepower, with a seismic 490 pound-feet of torque that could twist the car's frame. This was the engine that gave you bragging rights on every street corner in America. So what did all that power do? It created a missile. A Hemi Roadrunner launched from 0 to 60 in a breathtaking 5.3 seconds. The quarter mile was dispatched in the low 13s at over 105 miles per hour, straight from the factory. To put that in perspective, that's faster than many modern performance cars. This performance, plus its low curb weight, gave it a power-to-weight ratio that heavier rivals simply couldn't match. This wasn't a car for the country club set. It was a weapon for Saturday night grudge matches. Getting behind the wheel was a raw experience. The interior was a study in minimalism. A simple bench seat, rubber floor mats, and a basic dashboard. The focus was on what was under the hood. The optional air grabber hood scoop would open up on command, feeding cool, dense air to the engine. Driving one wasn't for the faint of heart. Handling was a white-knuckle affair, and the standard drum brakes offered little more than a prayer. But pointed in a straight line, and nothing could touch it. The feeling of the car squatting, the front end lifting towards the sky, was an addictive thrill. The sound was a symphony of mechanical violence, a deep rumble that climbed to a terrifying roar. Because of its high cost, the Hemi was rare. Only around 1,011 were built in 1968, making them a holy grail for collectors.